How's it going, everyone? It's CodyBPyrotechnics, and Stargate brand Fireworks makes some of the best artillery shells I've ever had. So I figured, why not go out and try to find more items by this brand. Maybe their assortments are impressive, and I also want to try some of their 500-gram cakes. So we're going to be taking a look at more items by Stargate brand in the near future. This assortment here is called the Whale, and this was $100 even. So before we unbox this Firework assortment, I want to talk about my shirt because it's one of my favorite pieces of merch that I have. Money cannot buy happiness, but it can buy these bad boys. So if you guys are interested at all in picking up any of the merch I feature on this channel, you can do so using the link in the description. It looks like we got a couple of cakes in here, some assorted fountain and aerial packs, poppets, and a 10-ball Roman candle. So without any further ado, let's get this thing cut open. All right, so getting this thing cut open, you can see there's a bit of condensation on here. That's because I left these outside all day, and when you got the sun beating down on them, if there's any moisture in there, it's going to condensate here on the other side of the packaging. So hopefully that doesn't become a problem with when we light these off. Just hoping none of these are water damaged. So we got the pops right here. We're going to go ahead and get these out of the way so that we don't have to do them later. Wow, look at that. All sorts of different colors. We got green, white, red, and yellow. So let's get this opened up. I'm gonna grab a handful of them and just chuck them up here in the air, see if they go off. Nice. All right, we got 3 more, and then we're gonna call it a day on the poppets. So that's what those do. And it looks like we got a couple more really small items in here. 2 more packs of pops. We've got this, which is the Friendship Fountain. We'll talk about that in a moment, but these little guys here, these are ground bloom flowers, and they come in every Firework assortment, so we should know what they do by now, but in case you don't, let's go ahead and light one just to demonstrate what that does. Smells good. Smells like the 4th of July. And right here, hiding beside the cake and these fountains, we've got a pack of sparklers. Electric sparklers, let's take a look. Color gold. This is some really cool packaging here. Let's get these opened up and we'll just light one for you because we don't want to be worrying about these things at night. That's when we want to do all the good stuff like the fountains and the aerials. So this is what one of these sparklers looks like. Yeah, it's kind of tough to see it during the daylight, but that's what the sparklers do. We'll just toss it over there for now. Okay, moving on, that sparkler is still going behind me, but moving on, we have our 10-ball Roman candle by Stargate brand. It's a shame we only get one. I'd like to get a pack of those. We have a pack of assorted fountains here called Boom Beach, and this should be pretty cool, so check it out. There's a picture of what it does there on the side, but that doesn't matter because we're going to be lighting off all 6 of these before the end of the video. I'm going to get rid of these packs right away. So this is Joyful Fish. That's another fountain assortment. You get 4 of them in there. They look like that with some pictures and a performance right there on the side. Hopefully you can see that. And then we got our last pack of assorted fountains here. This is called Tropical Fun. They look like that, so a lot larger than the first 2. There's your pictures and performance. And you get 4 of them in this pack. So we're gonna be lighting those off probably after we do those. Next up, we have the Flamingo. It says it twice. This is red, green, white, and yellow, it says right there, by Pirate brand, which is another brand that I'd like to do more of on the channel, but we gotta find these fireworks stores that sell it. Here's a blue, red, and white colorful sea. Looks like that. It's another fountain. So lots of fountains in this assortment. This one here is called Colorful Sea again, but it's blue packaging and it's got green and gold, as you can see right there. Last but not least, we have another Colorful Sea. This is Crackling plus gold and white. That's another one by Pirate. It's got the blue packaging, but a couple different fish on there. We got another one of those actually with an octopus on the front. Colorful Sea again, and this emits showers of sparks. It's red and white. We're getting down to the last few items in the assortment. Starting with this one here is probably the heaviest Happy Fireworks I've ever seen. And what's weird is it's by Great Grizzly Fireworks. I have not seen this brand since I went to Missouri, so it'll be cool to shoot this off. It's 36 shots, shells come all the way up. I think this is gonna be the most impressive cake in this assortment because other than these fountains, we've so far only had one aerial, and it's this. and this. And it looks like we do have a 48 shot color pearl. So again, a quieter item. I think the loudest one in here is gonna be this for sure. But relatively everything else is safe for a neighborhood. You're not gonna make your neighbors upset on the 4th doing an assortment like this. Right here is the golden flower. And let's take a look at this, because these box fountains, try to bring it up every time I can. Cut into that. So look at how big this box is, right? But check it out. We open it up and boom, there's your deception. So you get one little tube in there for this whole box. It's a shame, and every time I see it in these assortments, I always want to bring it up. And here's another example of that. This is the friendship flower, and it's the same thing. But it's not as bad here because the fountain itself is just about as big as the box. And the last 2 items in the assortment are Twitter glitter, which has a fountain, but it also goes up in the air. So far only 4 aerials in this whole assortment. And this one here is a color flower, and it just says flammable, and it doesn't say anything else. So I don't know what this does. Does it go up in the air? Is it just a fountain? We only know that it's by Pyropyrot and that it's flammable. Of course, it's fireworks, right? So shoots flaming balls on the Twitter glitter. This is what you're getting for aerials right here. And all of these items right here, I believe, are fountains. So we unboxed the entire whale fireworks assortment by Stargate brand. Now it's time to shoot them off. All right, we got everything set up. We're gonna go ahead and start over here with the smallest one. This is Friendship Fountain. Here we go. Pretty nice, short-lived. What is this one here? That is Golden Flower. Let's see that. Should last a little longer. All right, so on these tube fountains that came in the pack, we're just gonna do one right off the bat like this. So we'll see what it does for each one, and then we'll do the rest of them. All right, they definitely don't last that long. Let's go to the next tier, which are these guys with the square base. Whoa. All right, and then moving on down here, the largest ones with the circular base. We'll see one of those real quick. And then we're gonna do like the remaining 3 of those at once. All right, now let's see the remaining 5 on these small ones. Let's see if I can get them all. Nice. All right, and here goes the last 3 of these ones. See if we can get them all. And here goes the last 3 of the larger fountains. See if we can get all 3. Oh, it lit off this one. Look at that. I didn't even light that one. Wow. So one of the sparks came down and lit that one off. That was Colorful C, the blue one. Now let's see the color flower. All right, let's go ahead and see Flamingo, and then we're gonna do those last 3 colorful C's at once before we go to the aerials. Not bad. All right, here goes the last 3 of these colorful C's by Pyro Pirate. They're all pretty much the same thing. Look at that. Right up in it. Now we're gonna check out this Roman candle. I think it's a 10 shot. Here we go. We just have it in a mortar tube. This should be nice. It's like a shooting star. Good stuff. All right, here goes the little 48 shot color pearl. It's gonna be the same thing as the Roman candle, but many more shots. Okay, next one up is the Twitter glitter before we do our grand finale, which is Happy Fireworks. Oh. Wow. Got any more of those? All right, so that was pretty cool crackling mine there at the end, but as you can see, you only get 1 shot in that thing. So here goes our grand finale, Happy Fireworks, 36 shots, Great Grizzly. Oh, wow. I thought I was gonna have brakes. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely not the best grand finale, but it works. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the whale assortment. For $100 even, you can get all these fireworks. I think with all these fountains, that's a pretty good deal. I definitely would like to see more aerials, but either way, we will see you tomorrow.